What's going on, everybody? It's Tyler from Dirt Road Country. I'm joined by a great up and coming star that just put out a song called The Dog. It's a fun country song, and well, you should hear it. Trey Pendley joins me. Trey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just hanging around.
Well, I appreciate you joining me. You just signed with Leo 33. How does that feel? And first off, I'll say congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels still a little bit unreal. Things are moving fairly quickly around here. We've only been here about a year, so yeah, it's a little hard to wrap our head around, but I love it.
Hey, man, that's moving fast. Being busy is the best way to be. And with that said, you got a new song called "The Dog" out right now. And like I was saying, it's a fun country song. Can you talk about it and what it's about for those that don't know?
Yeah, it's funny. There seems to be a theme in a lot of our songs about learning to be happy where you're at. And the dog in particular is about trying to get ahead, and I'm sure people can relate. Some people should be able to about their better half being a little smarter than them. And so as soon as start thinking I'm ahead or everything's gonna be all right, she kind of brings me back down to earth. No matter how much you work towards a goal, the dog will always run out of food again. Yeah, that's what it's about.
I love that. I noticed the cover art for it. It kind of matches your previous singles. So your singles this year, they've got this same theme on the cover art. Is that like a symbol leading to maybe something bigger, like a project potentially?
Yeah, yeah. I think we are working towards an EP first, and then hopefully something else after that. And I'm really glad that you're noticing that. Um, yeah, it is definitely is.
Well, it's all in the details, man. I know, I
That's
know.
right.
Yeah. You're doing a lot of stuff too outside of putting music out. You're playing shows with Ashley McBride. Can you talk about the excitement of that and what that experience is like?
Yeah, that's been really fun so far, and I'm excited for the rest of them. I'm from Arkansas, and she was from Arkansas, and the first show we played together was in Arkansas. That felt like it should be illegal. That was wild, and her crowd is a wonderful crowd, and she's a wonderful lady. And those shows are a great mix of people being excited, but also want to listen, like in depth, listen to what you're having to say, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's been really wonderful.
Speaking of other country stars, you have a upcoming cut on Luke Combs' new album. It's called 15 Minutes. Can you
Right.
get a little into what that song's about?
Yeah, my dad worked at a prison uh before I moved here, and he ended up moving up here with us. But I would go up there every once in a while and get to hang out with him and the prisoners, and I got to hear a lot of stories and see how close we are to being it. Like everybody's either one getting caught away from being in there or one action away from being in there, and a lot of them are great people. And this one in particular was very young, and he just told me about getting. He only gets 15 minutes every once in a while to talk to his mama. I don't know. It stuck with me in my head, and just one of those things I feel like people look past, but it's a really profound thing to think about.
It sounds like, it's a fascinating idea to think about because I feel like there's not enough songs about that these days. I feel like there were back then, like guys like Merle Haggard and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited to hear that one. Now for you, you mentioned that you've only been in Nashville for a year. So coming
That's
from
right.
Arkansas to Nashville, what's that journey been like and how are you liking town so far?
It was actually wild, and I was from a town of I'm from a town called Toadsuck, Arkansas, and it was a town of 300, I think. And then actually, before I moved here, I moved to Louisiana, where I met my wife, and that was a town of like 2,000, still small town. And then those were like the only places I've ever been in the world. And then we come to Nashville, and I was like, whoa, a lot of people here. It's been a it's been definitely like a learning experience when it comes to that. But I've also found some of the people. I don't know, some of the closest people I'll ever find to myself. I'm trying to think of that. Like I've found some really good family around Nashville now, and yeah, it's feeling good.
I love that. Nashville feels like as big of a city as it is, it feels like a small knit community, especially in the music industry. It's awesome. That's
Yeah,
a good way to put it.
you meet one person and get close to them. You just about met everybody and got close to them.
Exactly. Now with 2026 on the horizon and playing shows and music coming out, what's coming up for you in the new year?
Well, we have an EP coming out like almost like right at the new year almost, and then yeah, I think we're kind of just we're just getting bombarded right now with all kinds of exciting things that we're having to kind of dive through and pick through, but hopefully some really cool tour dates. And building a band, which I've never had. It's wild. I
That
feel
would
like
be awesome.
things have been kind of backwards for us. So like we're having to go back and remember like what some of the first things you're supposed to do is and do them now. Feels like we're a little too late on it, but it's fun. And
Well,
yeah, we'll be just in overdrive in 2026. Looks like.
hey, that's all right. I mean, being there for a year, all you've accomplished, congratulations on
Thank
everything.
you.
From signing with Leo 33 to having this upcoming cut on the Luke Combs record and playing shows with Ashton McBride and having music out. It's been a big year for you so far.
It has.
And for everybody out there watching this, if you don't already follow Trey on Instagram and TikTok and wherever else you can find him, go do it now. No reason not to. You should do it. Go see him live. Go listen to the dog. It is out right now. Trey, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next time.